What's up, everybody? Upfront Tony here from Upfront MMA. It's good to see you. I wouldn't want to be you. And almighty trackers, you're in for a good time, even better than the one I had with your mother. So sit down, shut the fuck up, and enjoy the ride, motherfucker. Woo! All right, everyone, thanks for stopping by. UFC 314 press conference has just been officially dropped and released, and there was a lot to unpack, so let's unpack it together, not fudge pack it together, and without further ado, let's get it rolling. Oh, before we get it rolling, I got a touch of the CO VID, if you will, so bear with me. The nose is a little strangled, and the parliamentary systems are a little bedazzled. Okay, ready to go.
Obviously it.
Nice reception for the Volkster.
Let's just soak that in for a second. Well, you had obviously admitted, hey, you're thinking about possibly walking away and not doing this anymore. Now that you're deep into this preparation, you're a month out, have there been any days where you thought, what the hell am I doing? Or is it more like, how the hell did I ever even consider walking away from this?
No, not at all. Obviously, while I had the break, I was enjoying the break. I'm like, I'm not going to want to get back into this, but I knew once I flipped that switch, that'll be it. And it wasn't long. Literally, as soon as we got it locked in, I knew the day. Started camp really early, but seeing results straight away, and I'm like, all right, we back, baby. We back for a while too, so let's go.
That always does find me as weird as how fighters like don't train at all. Like, I came back to camp and I was seeing results. Like, what do you do all the other days of the week? I mean, like, you don't train every day? Like, I don't get it. And you expect to win the world title? It seems like they get established and then they quit training. But they're training every day of their life to get there. That's a whole nother topic.
And to follow that up, Volk, I mean, listen, you fought absolutely nothing but legends. I mean, the run that Diego's on is incredible. But when you break it down, skill...
Incredible? Incredible is kind of like undefeated. That's incredible. Losing to Mossbar one time is okay, but it ain't incredible.
Skill. Does he match up to those legends that you've seen, or do you feel like he's not quite at that level just yet?
Oh, he's dangerous. He's there's a reason why he's getting this shot as well. You know, he's a dangerous guy.
Yeah, because he's very, very handsome, and everybody likes him. That's why he's getting this shot. A lot of other people could get it.
A lot of hype. He's fighting anyone, anywhere. You know, I love that type of stuff. So, very, very happy to share the octagon with him, and I will put on a show. But it's coming back to Australia. I'm sorry, it has to.
Yeah, it is.
And for Diego, just ask you, I mean, 2 years ago, you weren't even in the UFC. Now you're here.
My man got the most present Adam's apple on the planet Earth. No mistaking him for a biological male.
You know, main event, title fight, unbelievable run. Can you put into words what this moment means to you to not only be a champion, but to do it in this meteoric rise?
He just ain't champion material, bro. Sorry. He doesn't have that maturity. He ain't going to be the 145-pound champion for a hot minute, bro. Just ain't. It's not time. I'm a fan. Don't get me wrong. The guy's incredibly handsome. You kidding me?
Hace 2 años no estaba ni siquiera en el UFC. Ahora, cartelera estelar, principal, cinturón. O sea, puedes poner en palabras qué es eso, ser campeón. Después de todo eso, de manera meteórica.
No, pues para mí es algo increíble, ¿no?
They're just trying to prevent Movsar from becoming champion because the whole damn game is. If poor Alex Pereira doesn't come through for us, everybody's gonna be a Muslim and Dagestan Georgian until Marvin Vettori comes back.
Pues para mí es algo increíble de estar fora dentro do UFC, menos 2 anos sabendo por el título é algo incrível para mí. He trabajado muito para esse momento e nada, só chegar e fazer meu trabalho e demonstrar que sempre he estado listo.
Listen, it'd be great for me. It's so incredible to be in the UFC for 2 years and just do this. Listen, I've worked.
A man said, "I can't believe it's been 2 years." You got people like Jim Miller. Yeah, like 2 years. It's like 8 seconds.
It's a lot for this. It is my moment. All I have to do is put that work into practice and get it done.
We'll go to Michael Chandler, please. Mike, you've Mike, you've got a well-developed reputation for one of the most exciting fighters in the sport. You know, Patty's
You got Mike Chandler's family cheering him on.
a fighter on the rise, but you've been fighting these kind of existing legends. So what was it about this fight when it was presented to you that you said, yeah, okay, I'm up for that fight. That makes sense for me.
Hey, the resume speaks for itself, man. I've done nothing but doing hand-to-hand combat for 24 years. I love what I do, and I love doing the UFC. And if you don't love the brand of Paddy Pimblett, it's fun, it's exciting. He's a guy who brings it. Scousers don't get knocked out. We put his name to the test. UFC.
I like calling him a brand. You know, dehumanize him a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Little boostical backhanded compliments.
314. Let's go, baby.
Well, Patty, I'm sure you're happy to hear that respect that he gives you there.
Paddy Pimblett got a red ass tongue. What Jolly Ranchers he sucking on?
For a while, every fight is your next biggest fight. But is this one the one that you go out and win, that people finally quit saying prospect or on the rise, and they start saying title contender?
Yeah, know what I mean? Every fighter get underestimated and overlooked, but
My man started off the conversation with, yeah, you know what I mean? Well, no, you ain't really said nothing yet, but can't wait to hear it.
I'm getting in there now.
Hello, everyone! Know what I mean? I'm out!
But someone who's top 10, someone who's fought all the legends in the division, he's fought for the title, so finally I'm going to get in there, and when I win, people can't.
That man look like he about to fall. Yeah. Finally. Gonna get in there. Yeah, I'll get in there. It's gonna be great finally. Like, damn, Patty, like, shit, bro.
Chat shit, but he will, know what I mean? The goalposts always get moved when I win. People will start saying stuff, but I'm going to be ranked number 7 once this fight's over, and I will be in title contention.
And last thing I had, I just wanted to ask Bryce Mitchell quickly. Bryce, this has been
That don't sound like very friendly.
it's been a tough couple of months, I would say. Obviously, we're not used to hearing boos.
My man look like he sitting in court, bro. For real. He look just like he's sitting in court.
Just for you, there's been some controversy, I guess.
And Jeff Neal looked like his lawyer and shit.
Kind of your first public.
Your Honor, he really don't hate the Jews. I don't even know. Can I say that?
Look, appearance. I just want to ask how important it is for you to be back to what you do best, and maybe with an open mic, is there anything that you want to address to the crowd today?
And Jesus said, hey, remember, Bryce, if the world...
Shh, here we go.
Look, Bryce.
Because you're going to notice, I already watched this. I'm sorry, John Silver's neat and everything, but he gets on my nerves. I don't want to be a spoiler, but he's on my nerves. I'm ready to smack the shit out of him, okay?
They hated Fuck Bryce. Fuck Bryce. And the servant Fuck Bryce, master. Fuck Bryce Mitchell. Fuck Bryce Mitchell.
Like, ain't nobody even talked to you yet, dork.
Brother. Fuck Bryce Mitchell.
Brother. Bryce and Mitchell. He got a globe and shit. See, this is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? This is just so... This is cringe. That's what it was. That's the word that was on the tip of my tongue. Like your girlfriend's...
You barking
You're a
up the
fucking
wrong
monkey.
tree.
Everybody say he's barking. He sounds like a monkey. He sounds like a Planet of the Apes. I swear to
You
goodness.
motherfucker.
I roll with Christ, motherfucker. Jesus is up there like, I don't know. If I agree with that fully. Where the hell the button is? He just give him Bryce Mitchell power. He's like, yeah, just like Jesus was under persecution, I'm under persecution. I get it. I get it, Jesus. Me and you, they can slap me up on the damn cross, cut my arms all up, and put thorns on my head. I ain't backing down neither. My man. All right, I'm going to let y'all in on something. So my theory is go and buy up all the globes that you can right now. Because 50 years from now, they're going to be worth $1 billion because they say Gulf of Mexico on it. People, it's going to be like old school Tartaria. People are going to be like, where the hell is Tartaria on the map? People are going to be like, where the hell is the Gulf of Mexico on the map? That being said, go to Amazon.com and see how much a globe is these days. That little piece of shit that he's holding in his hands, $50 at least. I mean, they're talking to get a globe that's a foot sized. You got to take out a small loan. You got to second mortgage your house to be able to afford one of those. So anyway, go and rob every elementary school you can. Steal the globes. You'll be a global millionaire at the end of the week. Play. Where's the play? He's got the whole world in his hands. He got the whole wide world in his hands. Got the whole world in his hands.
Nice to meet you. Look, right.
Nice to meet you, Bryce Mitchell. Nice to meet you, Bryce Mitchell.
Nice to meet you. Please.
Jose, go ahead, my man. What do you have?
What is he supposed to look at you for? Look at you, and what are you going to do then? Look what I have! Ha ha ha! I present to you! Look at me, Bryce Mitchell.
Yeah, the mic. Seemed to, you brought a globe. Why did you feel the need to bring a globe?
I don't know why I don't like these guys.
Pergunta pra você, já que já tava com o microfone ali.
Get on my nerves. Everybody's like, he's autistic. He's autistic. It's an act, you goombas. Look at him. He's a monkey. Look at this dit son.
Oh, so you're a scientist now. Tell us more.
Carlos Prater, he's cool as hell.
Vai passar ver a Terra redonda,
Don't get me wrong.
Bro, I don't know, but you
I know he's talking to Bryce Mitchell. He could have said Chinese right now. Bryce Mitchell ain't got no clue what you said. You laughing like you nailed him and shit. Maybe you was autistic. More like stupid.
you're going to
Nowadays, stupid is autistic. It's the way it goes.
Start seeing the word, and as round, you are going to start seeing that soon.
You're lucky you don't. Ei. Calma aí.
then people
Ei, Bryce Mitchell, você só tá aqui por causa de mim, meu irmão. Calma aí.
Bryce Mitchell,
Tell Bryce Mitchell to calm down. He ain't said nothing. He ain't got a chance to say nothing. He's calm as
You're
hell.
only here because of me.
You're the goofy.
You're only here because of me.
Você quer conselho? Nem pega no microfone não, pô. Tá até feio.
You have it.
Bryce Mitchell, I sentence you to life in prison for whatever the hell you did. But look at him, man. He looked depressed. He was the firing squad of this joint.
I have an advice for you. Don't pick up the mic. It's getting ugly.
By the way, they brought the firing squad back to one of them states and shit. That's why I mentioned that shit. Ooh, the truck game ain't playing, boy. Get some. Pretty soon they're gonna hang motherfuckers in the middle of the street. You better duck. You better do wrong someplace else.
You can tap which one out. Não faz.
Don't do that, dude. Nobody wants to hear you. No one wants to listen to you.
Mas, ó.
Nobody can because your dumb ass don't shut the fuck up.
Você acostuma a ver a Terra redonda, meu parceiro.
Get used to seeing the word as round, baby.
Ô, Bryce.
Still, no one's asked him a question. Talk about steal the show. You're not kidding. He literally stole it. Like, got it in his back pocket and rolled out and shit.
Sabe qual é mais louco?
Meanwhile, you got Alex Volkanovski over there. Former world champion, ain't got a chance to say nothing.
Olha pra mim aqui.
You know what's a crazy thing? Look at me, Bryce.
Você tá me vendo pela...
You know what would be great? If Alex Volkanovski was like, hey dude, why don't you shut the fuck up? I got a great idea. Shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Big Brother his ass.
nela, né?
Oh, you look at the screen.
Sabe o que é o mais louco?
All right, you know what's
Show
crazy?
him, show him who's fighting, who's a real fighter and who's
Você, meu irmão.
autistic.
Not even you believe in yourself.
Mas deixa eu te falar uma coisa. Deus,
I can do all things with Christ who strengtheneth me. I don't believe in myself. I believe in the power of Christ that lives
There you
within my
go,
heart.
kid. You know what I'm saying? Good for you, Bryce. Good for you. Stand by your convictions, man.
You have Lord on your chest.
Stop sitting there like you've been convicted.
I have the Lord within my heart. We'll see who wins.
All right, who's got the next
Dork.
question?
Dork. Got the world's shittiest tattooed, only colored 25% in. He couldn't even afford the other 75% of the color.
Last question, Patricio Pitbull, all the way in the back. Right here.
ô Bryce.
See,
ô,
you
Bryce,
got Pitbull up here. We're listening to this fucking son.
Deixa eu te falar.
Hey, Smolamian, shut up. Let's hear from Patricio.
Tranquilo, mano. Todo mundo aqui acredita em Deus, né?
Shut up.
Hey, Bryce, let me tell you something. Just, you know, be chill. Everybody here believes in God, right?
The only one that ain't chill is your retarded. Can you say that? I'll bleep it.
Por que você...
Learn English. If you're that convicted about yelling at somebody, learn English. Your neighbor next door, Carlos Prates, speaks English like goddamn William Shakespeare.
Believe in God, but do you live by the word?
Calma. Fica bravo não, doido. Calma.
Man, don't get angry, bro.
Ei, bebê, calma.
Baby, come down.
Acabou de dizer.
Cringe
All right, we got a
attack.
question for Patricio.
Vai apanhar. É isso.
Let me get in here for a second if I could. Excuse me. Go ahead, Jose.
Question for
Yeah,
Patricio
John
Pitbull,
Anik, like,
all
hey,
the
do
way
me a
in the back.
favor. Shut the fuck
Obviously,
up.
for those that have been following the sport for the last 10 years, we've wanted to see you in the UFC competing against featherweights in this division. But there are probably a lot of fans that have never seen you fight. They only watch the UFC. So what can fans expect from you when they see you fight in Miami against Yair Rodriguez?
Cara, para todo mundo, tá todo mundo querendo ver você lutar contra os penas no UFC, especialmente no UFC. E agora, quem você acha que você vai enfrentar aqui no UFC, agora que você tá aqui? Muita gente não viu você lutar ainda.
Essa é uma ótima oportunidade para enfrentar os melhores lutadores da terra. Então eu tô aqui no UFC para vir
Pitbull
apoiar
nasty
o meu
fighter,
trabalho
bro.
e fazer o que eu sei fazer melhor.
Pitbull is
que é
nasty.
mostrar a violência.
Listen, this is a great opportunity
He's a
to
little
actually
small,
show
but
my
he's
work.
nasty.
This is an opportunity for people to see who
I don't
what
think
I'm
he
all
cuts
about,
as much weight
and to
as
show
the other
my
people.
work and to see the violence that I bring in.
Question for his
He got a
opponent,
Jose
Yair
Aldo
Rodriguez.
vibe.
Yeah, all the way in the back.
Maybe it's because he's Brazilian.
We spoke with Pitbull yesterday at LFA, and he said you
What's
were
up,
the only
Yair?
one that
Yair, I tell you what.
featherweights in UFC.
Hold
so
up. Shut up, question guy. Yair to me is like the hero of this one. I don't know why. He's just got like this positive energy about him. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's strange. See if you see it too.
How important was it for you to be the one to welcome Patricio to the UFC?
Man, respect to this guy. He's a legend. You know, I can be more happy to welcome any other featherweight in the world. You know, Patricio Pitbull deserves the opportunity. He's been in the game for however many years, and he has faced some
He's a
like,
good
big
guy.
opponents. And you know,
Good fighter
it's
too.
gonna be fireable.
God, I wish he had some ground game.
Questions for Jeff Neal, all the way in the back, right here. You've been, you know, the hot prospect on the rise. You've been the one to face these hot prospects now.
He look like somebody. He don't even look like uncle anymore. He look like somebody grandpa up in here, bro. You sure you still down for this?
You're fighting another one in Carlos Prates, who the UFC seems to be really getting behind. So I guess what are you expecting from him, or what have you made of his rise to where you're at in the UFC?
His rise is, I mean, it was similar to mine. I was 5-0 once before in the UFC, four finishes, one submission.
37 years ago.
No, he's a tough opponent, and we're gonna go out there. One thing's guaranteed: it's gonna be a war. You know what I mean? I don't see it getting past the first round. And
Translation. Carlos Prates knocks him out in the first round, bro. Call it a prediction.
I'm gonna get my hand raised.
By the way, to the other people, I think, let me see, what do I think about Bryce? I think Bryce Mitchell is going to deal with this guy. That level of anger, he's going to be like, I tell you what, if he doesn't win, that's going to shatter his entire religion, bro. Bryce Mitchell ain't gonna make it if he doesn't win. He's gonna be like, Jesus, why did you forsaken me? Like a father yours forsaken you. But he's gonna be on that tip. I fear for him. And then let's see who else. Volkanovski's gonna take the little kid to school. It's just gonna go that way. Paddy the Baddy. Paddy's just so much bigger than Michael Chandler, and he's younger. So look for Paddy the Baddy to win. Who else?
Question for his opponent, Carlos Prates, all the way in the back.
I already said Prates kills Neil. Oh, Yair. Yair and Pitbull.
Jeff Neal just said
Pitbull is going to wrestle him. Yeah, I think so. Pitbull's going to wrestle him. He's got to get it on the inside because Yair has got some dazzling striking.
he expects a war from you. You've not really been in wars. You've been putting your opponents
Listen to this guy. Perfect English.
without violent fashion. So what type of fight can fans expect if you do stand across the cage from Jeff Neal?
To be honest, I'm really happy to share the cage with Jeff Neal. He's a good opponent. Looks like a really
kidding me? He ain't American?
Nice guy. It's gonna be a war, Somebody gonna get.
He sounded exactly like Mackenzie Dern and all them people that do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in California area. They all got that same kind of talk. Like the Musa Mechi, the Relatalos. You know what I'm saying? They all got that kind of like twang in their voice, I guess.
Knockout, and I promise it's not gonna be myself. I
love it.
Just business. I respect that guy, but 12 April, I wanna.
See, he ain't irritating like the guy next to him. Like Carlos, I can listen to him talk all day. He barking at me and shit.
Step on the cage, gotta knock me out.
Got a good tan.
Question for Alex. Alex, obviously there's a lot of respect between you and Diego, but earlier this week you had some unkind words to say about his haircut.
I don't appreciate people being called Diego that much. It's real close to Dago. It's kind of like get rid of one letter and now I gotta beat you up. I don't like Diego much.
Now you've seen it in person, do you still believe it's the worst hair in the UFC?
I don't think it was unkind words, So I was just saying that, you had the mullet at the back and then at the front, it was just a whole different vibe. I started getting the, cause tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over again. Don't make me change.
That vocal is good singing.
I won't.
What the hell is he singing? I don't get the joke.
I swear it's true.
I don't listen to this kind of music. That like Backstreet Boy or something.
Phenomenal work.
The vibe I get it. I like it though. I respect someone with a good hairline. I don't have one of those.
I relate. Question for John Anik. John,
That is a goofy haircut. I don't
had
care what
few
anybody
stacked
says.
cards in the history of the UFC, but with the abundance of riches on that stage, how excited are you for UFC Miami?
This is unbelievable. Now, I happen to live in South Florida, right? But we've been banging it out for South Florida the last 3 years. How about a hand for Patricio Pitbull, by the way?
Yeah, that's a good one.
To the UFC, right?
I'm with you there.
Long time coming for Patricio Pitbull, but this is about as good as it gets, right? Two of our top flight Brazilian stars on the end there trying to prove to these two gentlemen that they have what it takes to take their spot in the top 15. A title fight between two most deserving contenders. I can't fucking wait. You know what it is.
Oh!
Anyone else back there? We good?
Cuss.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
Watch your language.
Muito se falou que você poderia vir para o UFC.
Jason Anik, what's up, buddy? He follows me. John does.
Desafiaria campeões do UFC. Você vem falado que teve dificuldade de encontrar adversários. Primeiro, te surpreendeu essa dificuldade? Segundo, você pode falar quais os nomes dos adversários que recusaram?
First of all, it's been a long time coming for you to be here in the UFC, not only to be here, but to be a champion and because you were the dude, the man in other organizations. Not only was talked about, it took a long time.
Other
for that.
organizations.
A lot of people didn't take up the
Just
challenge.
say Bellator, they're
Say a
gone,
little bit
shit.
more of that, and also maybe name some names that did not take up on the challenge of facing you.
Então, foi uma novela, né? Tava tentando aceitar a luta, então a minha posição não tinha muito o que escolher, e ó, todo mundo sabe que eu luto contra qualquer um. E primeiro me ofereceram Aljamain e ele disse não. Então, publicamente,
That sounded like Aljamain was just dropped.
E aí passaram para Ian Rodrigues e ele demorou
So he
pra
passing
responder.
by
Eu fui no
Rodrigues?
privado dele, falou que seria uma boa me enfrentar, mas quando o contrato chegou, ele não assinou. Depois me ofereceram um cara que E eu não tava
Scar
com o
keys?
Barbosa, porque o Barbosa machucou. Eu também disse sim, mas não tinha tempo para aceitar, para tirar o visto. E aí marcaram a luta de Yair Rodrigues contra Arnold Allen. Arnold Allen se machucou e o UFC me botou para lutar contra ele. Então assim foi.
Why don't people just learn English, man? You know what I'm saying? I saw a video the other day in North Korea. All the kids in North Korea speak English. Man, what's going on over here?
Vários nomes e eu soube que no backstage tiveram outros, mas eu não posso te confirmar porque foram nomes que eu não tenho certeza que falar.
Man, it was a soap opera. Actually, first and foremost, they offered Aljamain Sterling. He said no. It's like, whatever. Then they started to surface the name of Yair Rodriguez, and basically, they said no. He took a while to respond. So I went on his private, I went on his DMs to try to see what's going on. Well, that didn't happen for a while. Then they tried to schedule me in a fight against the guy that to come up against Edson.
My man was like, he's trying to talk shit online, trolling the motherfucker, like an internet. Hey, yo, fuck you. Hey, what are you talking about? Fuck me. I'll kick your ass. No, I'll kick your ass. Sign the papers. Like, geez, that's one way to go about it if you got somebody DM information.
Because he was out of the fight. So to replace him, I couldn't get a visa in time. So that was what happened.
Or was it like
and
Instagram?
They came back and said, well,
like a text. He's on Instagram. Jeez, I wish.
Arnold Allen's out, so you're going to face Yair Rodriguez. There are other names. I'm not going to name them right now, but it was a soap opera all along.
Arnold Allen. Who would want to see that fight anyway? Who gives a shit about that guy? I'm sorry, I don't really care.
Muito bem,
doesn't do it for me.
Você, em 2 anos, cortar a fila e disputar o cinturão. Mas a minha
Doesn't
pergunta é
get me
diferente.
erect.
Você lutou no Contender e você perdeu. Na sua estreia no UFC, você perdeu. Qual foi o pulo do gato para chegar onde você está hoje? Então,
lot of non-English going on here.
Chegar onde você chegou.
Diego, a lot has been said about your meteoric rise. 2 years in the UFC, you're already fighting for a title. But my question is different. It's about the fact that you started in Contender and you lost. You had a debut and you lost. What's the secret to your fast track?
That's what I'm saying. That guy was like your incredible rise. Incredible. In that case, everybody's incredible. I'm incredible. My meteoric rise. Anyhow.
What is the message to people out there that may have the same situations and never give up?
Oh, girls like me a lot. That's why the UFC pumped me up here and I'm saying for the female audience and the gay guys.
Eu acho que não foi nem tanto ficar pulando na frente da galera, né? Eu acho que quando eu recebi a oportunidade de lutar no UFC,
I know quando
eu
means.
deixei bem claro que a galera podia não me conhecer nesse momento, mas depois dessa luta todo mundo ia me conhecer, né? Então acho que
Luta.
desde aí eu tenho feito isso ao pé da letra, né? Tenho aceitado todas as lutas que o UFC tem colocado na minha frente, todas as oportunidades. E agora
Oportunidade.
Eu quero lutar pelo título, né? Então acho que simplesmente é ser constante e ser ativo.
Bro, finish up.
Listen, it's not even about skipping the line or anything of the sort. I said this from the first fight in the UFC. I said, you may not know me, but you will get to know me. And listen, I've been doing that to a T. Being active, beating people, and getting out there. So basically, the biggest thing was continue to do your work, continue to be active, and you'll get there.
And be really handsome to chicks.
For Volk, I've
Yeah,
always
guy.
thought people took way too long to appreciate your greatness while you're on that tremendous run of title defenses. Now that you have huge fan backing behind you this time around, how does this run to the top? compared to the
pretty
first
good
one?
fans behind
Yeah, well, it's I guess it's different, but I mean, it's it was a long road, you know. But that's the thing. I'm just
Yeah, well, he got over that. He had fans, you know,
and I usually
pretty
just
far
say that I
into
was
it.
able to be myself through the whole process. So that's something I'm
I mean,
most
you're
proud
fighting
of.
Max Holloway. That ain't
Might
gonna
not
make.
get you-
You're fighting Max Holloway. People ain't gonna be like, "Oh, I love you for that." You know what I'm saying? He had to like really beat Max Holloway over and over again for people to like him.
You know, the hype straight away. You know, I ain't gonna talk trash. I might sing like I just did, maybe, but I ain't gonna talk trash. That's not my gig. But people really appreciate who I am and what I'm all about, and really paying off now.
And my next question is for Michael Chandler and Patricia Pitbull. You guys obviously fought a while back, and I know you guys have your own aspirations and challenges in your respective weight classes. But now that you're both with UFC, would you guys like to run it back one day?
Oh, you mean Pitbull who beat up Chandler, the heavier guy, the bigger guy. That one?
I'm with that guy. No, hey, more than anything,
he remembered.
I'm excited for Patricio, man. It really is different coming over here.
He's like, it's different now, motherfucker. Shit. Try that shit again.
The lights, the platform, these press conferences. So I'm excited for him to experience it. And may the best man win on Saturday night.
Obrigado. Você deu respeito por todos os lutadores e com o Michael Chandler a mesma coisa. Ele tem feito uma carreira de vitórias.
I'll translate for you. He said, yeah, no big deal. I'll beat Chandler's ass again for you if you like. Just give me the call. No problem.
Aqui no UFC e quem sabe o dia, né? A gente não sabe o que pode acontecer. Eu tô pronto.
Well, thank you.
Still
listen,
do
I
pronto.
respect every fighter in this organization, and Michael Chandler, the journey is that here in the UFC. And listen, maybe one day, you never know. I'll be ready.
One last one for me. A question for Patty Pimblett. We obviously knew that a lot of people doubted you ahead of your last.
Patty's like, huh? Like a teacher just slacked the books down on him while you're sleeping in the classroom. Shit, look at him.
fight.
Jeez
Now,
Louise.
it's a different scenario. Have you noticed the shift in narrative going against Michael Chandler now?
You look like Heath Ledger and Kurt Cobain
I still
mixed.
see people saying I'm gonna get knocked out like you did before the Bobby Green
That shit
fight.
crazy.
But,
Darren told
know,
you that shit.
I'm one of them. I divide opinions. I have haters and I have people who love me. So I like proving the people right who backed me from day one, and I love more than anything proving the dickheads wrong.
Just a question for my brother Jean Silva. We know you're one of the.
Oh, this is his first question. We've already heard about him. Heard from him all whole damn
I saw you
time.
up there earlier admiring your name tag. What's it like to be attending your first UFC press conference? And also, we got a lot of guys on stage that have star
So, what's it like attending your last UFC press conference?
power. So what do you have to do to take a little bit of shine off these guys?
Thank God Dana on there. Dana would have fucking
Pergunta pro nosso brother Jean
shut his
Silva.
ass up.
Cara, você tem sido um sucesso no UFC desde que você entrou. A gente sabe.
I don't like that he does this thing. Like he don't like the way his teeth is or something like that. He do this a lot. I don't know what it is. Okay, just something. I don't like it though. I see it a lot.
Você é um cara super agressivo, violento, mas você também veste as suas emoções. A gente viu você aí olhando ali pro teu nome, que tá você.
See, did it right
Cara,
there.
como é que você se sente agora? Você estando no UFC,
Very
a sua
particular.
primeira coletiva de imprensa lotado de talento com toda essa galera aqui dividindo esses bandos.
Las Vegas!
He's like, see? All I gotta do is learn 2 words. Unbelievable.
Galera, quero agradecer demais a Deus. Agradecer a vida de todos vocês que estão aqui nesse momento, fazendo isso acontecer. Vou agradecer minha família, agradecer minha esposa, agradecer meu empresário, meus amigos, Caio Borralho, o Prats que tá comigo também. Poxa, galera, 4 lutas não, né? São 5 lutas, 5 nocaute, que o Bryce Mitchell vai ser nocauteado.
Guys, thank you so much. First of all,
Sounds like he said he's got 4 knockouts and 4 fights. He's going to cruise you to 5. The price of meat.
For all my friends, all my family, everybody around here. I mean, my brother Carlos Prats is right here. I mean, it's been 4 wins, actually 5, because
COVID, not
he's gotten knocked out.
COCAINE.
Go ahead, Gabe.
Surprised I spoke.
Question for Alex. Alex, before your last fight, you got some commercials and some moments from Old Man Volk. Can we expect more from him in the next coming month?
Don't do it.
I think so, you know what I mean? So
Don't do
we'll
Old
see
Man
what comes,
Volk, bro.
see what comes. Maybe a little bit something. We're going to Miami. See if we can cook up something.
Old man Volk, whether you know it or not, you're throwing shade on yourself, you're changing your aura, you're fucking yourself with it.
What does it mean to share a card together at a time when the fighting nerds have never been more popular?
Uma pergunta pro Jean e pro Carlos: o que significa compartilhar esse card no momento em que a Fighting Nerds está lá em cima?
It's always good, it shows all the hard work we have inside of the gym, a lot of sweat, a lot of blood, and also a lot of brotherhood, everybody always helping each other, and it's really nice fight again on the same card of Jean, and all the guys gonna come from Brazil to Miami. We're gonna take over. Definitely, we're gonna take over.
That's gonna be a really good card. I like it better than this one, 313.
Olha onde esse óculos tá, cara.
Dude, what am I gonna tell you? Look at where these
E
glasses have
tudo isso
made.
aqui é por causa de vocês.
It's a gimmick,
And all
bro.
of this is because of you.
It's Chama.
Thank you. Go ahead, Mike.
Question for Patty. Patty.
How do you want us to prove you're casual? Throw a pair of them fucking glasses on and walk around saying Chama all day long.
Yeah, I noticed you said if you get a win here, it'll be into title contention. If you continue to make that ascent, who would you rather see holding that belt? The pound for pound great Islam Makhachev or your old buddy Ilya?
Patty look yellow.
Islam,
Yellow to me.
I don't think
Oh,
he,
John
don't
was
think he
still-
gets near him.
What?
After the beat Chandler, I'd love to fight Ilya next, but we'll see what happens. Love
Yeah.
to fight Poirier. Love.
I can't do his accent. He's like, yeah, I'd love to fight Poirier next. I don't know, maybe. Well, that guy, I don't know, really. What do you think? I'm very energia, mucho energia.
Fight Charles. Just want to fight someone.
Maybe
who'll get
Charles.
the title fight,
I don't
but
fucking know.
Obviously,
I just
that's
wanna get
what
the
we do this
title.
for. You want to be the best in the world, and
Well,
to be the best in the world.
it's not like the
you've gotta hold
Beatles.
that lightweight title.
It's not like the Beatles. I can't do that accent. They're the best in the world.
And just for Volk and Diego, when a champion vacates, as Ilya has in this scenario, it can sometimes take a little bit of time for the division to recover. What do you guys plan to do with this?
Oh, you mean how he vacated to fight Conor McGregor? Like I permitted. I permitted it to happen. Or I predicted it, I mean, in December.
Fight, this win.
Dana White came out during the press conference, much like this. He's like, I got big surprises for you. You're never going to guess them in 2025. I said, uh-huh. I already guessed them. Now go.
And your title reign to make people forget about him and move things forward.
Yeah, well, yeah, I hear what you're saying, but I'm going to get this division moving real quickly. We're going to go put on a show. I plan on getting that belt back, and I plan on defending ASAP. And you're going to see that active champ you guys remember, and I'll get a free in this year. So you will quickly be reminded of what the featherweight division is like.
Y Diego, a veces cuando se va uno y deja el cinturón y se va abajo o arriba, o sea, a veces tarda un poco para tener la oportunidad de pelear por un cinturón. Ahí ya tiene la oportunidad, o sea, ¿qué necesita? ¿Qué?
Friggin' hat really gets on my nerves, too. I'm sure my hat gets on your nerves, but this hat is money, quite literally, and that hat is just funny.
Es que vas a hacer para verse un campeón que la gente
Like, what are
se
you
haga
gonna do? You
olvidar
gonna, would you
de
ride a
que
horse
Poirier
here?
murió porque es un campeón.
You got spurs on
Eu
your
creo
boot?
que se vai tratar de isso, não mantenermos ativo. Eu creo que Volk, quando era campeão mais activo pela división, y pues la idea es esta, ganar cinturón y ser uno de los campeones más activos también.
Listen, it's all about being active. I think that when Volk was a champion, he was the most active champion you could find in history. So basically, that's it. Keep active, keep fighting after being a champion.
I have a question. I have a question.
Everybody looking around and shit.
I didn't know where that was coming from. Go ahead, Pitbull.
Quando eu era campeão em outra organização, eu fiz uma aposta de $1 milhão.
Wait a minute. Wow, Pitbull asking people questions? He's like, okay, I got a question. Carlos Prates, what you think about cigarettes? He doing his own
Listen, when I
journalism.
was in another organization, I made a bet with Volkanovski. It's $1 million if we fight and we win. I know we got fights coming up, but maybe down the line, you want to keep that bet open?
Oh, he bringing up some old shit right there. He said, yeah, whoa, remember you was talking that shit $1 million? Remember that? Here I am. You want to keep that going? Folks like, I will talk. Whoops. Good job,
Put on a
Pity.
good performance. Like I said, I'm expecting to defend my belt.
Look at him. Look at that look on his face. He's got that look on his face like,
I'll see you there.
yeah, you win this one, and the next one, and the next one.
Hello.
Go undefeated for 10. All right,
Alex
do it.
And Diego Lopez. Guys, according to what you said last week, Movsar Yevloev will be next. So can you confirm that in the case of the win, you will face Movsar, and if the answer
I can't confirm what the fuck you saying.
Will you want to find him in Abu Dhabi?
So I'm saying, I don't know what?
Obviously,
Drawing a blank.
I'm not looking past Diego. I'm fighting a tough guy. And as he said, no matter who's champion, we'll be active. But I plan on getting that belt back. No one has to wait for nothing. Like I said, I'll keep them all busy enough. I want to be that active. So whether it is Mosbar, and then if he puts on a performance, I'll fight people later in the year. It doesn't matter.
I'll fight Mosbar and Pitbull on the same card.
Já se falou
Different
muito,
weight
ou seja, que o
divisions.
próximo entre vocês dois seria o campeão
Try
então, o
me.
Movsar Evloev. Primeiro, você pode confirmar que sim, seria o Movsar e depois pega ele em Abu Dhabi?
Hey, Diego, how about that time that Mosbar Evzvolevs kind of beat you? You want to talk about that at all, or we're going to skip by that? Where's your hat?
Por que em Abu Dhabi? Por que não no Brasil?
Why Abu Dhabi? Why not down to Brazil?
Oh, whoa.
There will be a pay-per-view in Abu Dhabi earlier than in Brazil.
Dude, like, I really don't feel like going to Abu Dhabi, man. Come on.
Tem o pay-per-view em Abu Dhabi, obviamente não tem nada no Brasil marcado.
Não tem problema, gente.
The mullet is forbidden in Abu Dhabi. I don't want to cut my hair.
Pode ir pro México também.
No problem. We can go to Mexico too.
Sounds good.
Jam, boy, Anik really thought that one was great. He's like, ha 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 ha. Jeez.
All right, thank y'all for bringing the heat, bringing the energy today. We're going to clear the stage and stare these athletes down. Also, don't forget, ceremonial weigh-in for UFC 3. Let's go! Up as well. Thank y'all very much.
Oh. Thank you for letting us see the face-off, you fucking assholes. Yeah, so that's my take on everything. I like it. I like it a lot. Till the next time we talk, Allah bless you, Jesus save you, Buddha keep you in the know about everything, Hindu guy keep you from turning blue like he does, and in the Lord's name we pray. Das Vidanya.